City. Crystal Palace were under the
Good
cosh,
segue, Chris.
2-0 down.
Segue, Chris.
There we go. Perfectly sick. Under the cosh for over 75 minutes of that game. Comes down to a free kick. Now, the ball's gone up long to Teta. Mateta? What's his name?
Mateta,
yeah.
Mateta, sorry. The ball's gone up long. He's done really well. Kept the ball, stayed really, really strong. Nice little shimmy with the left foot, laid the ball off into midfield. And then what's happened? Gahey, boom. One ball over the top. And that just happened once. 5 minutes later, Gahey, 4 runs away, left foot, boom, straight over the top. And that first one, it led to the goal. Second one, it led to them getting up the pitch, it being siphoned back round. And then again, ball going through, penalty. So
that's mainly down to Phil Foden.
Nah, that was the second. I'm talking about two different instances. The second instance, yeah, Foden's lost the ball in midfield. But that's my point there. And harping back to what you were saying a moment there, Sim, about someone like Guimaraes, who can come and get the ball off the midfield, come and get the ball off the defense, sorry. He can do both those roles. And as a defender, like I said, that's what I would prefer to do. But we talk about the Crystal Palace City game. So City have been faltering now. I think they've dropped points now in their last 5 games. Obviously, losing to Aston Villa that looked like a freakish result, but then Aston Villa did double over Arsenal, so that wasn't actually too bad because they beat the both top two teams. But dropping points to Crystal Palace, that's the second time that Roy Hodgson's seen some joy at the Etihad. Second time they've dropped points all year at the Etihad. What's going on with City at the moment?
Points to was Palace.
Yeah.
Guys.
I think they need motivation.
No, guys, I'm going to say one thing. De Bruyne is out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to say.
No.
I don't think that's
we'll think that. I'm thinking the exact same thing. I was waiting for him to say it.
I'm going to elaborate, yeah? And I'm going to elaborate. De Bruyne is out. Haaland's currently injured. Guys, as much as we keep on saying what's going on with City, they've just won the treble. Puz has just said it in the background. The motivation's probably not there as much. When you've won all 3 big competitions, it's like, know what? All right, know what? We're going to gear ourselves up for another season. But let's be honest, it may not be as... The intensity of their play may not be as high as it was last season because they've done it all.
I don't think Pep allows that though, right?
Okay, you say that. Okay, he doesn't allow that, but the current situation is that he doesn't have his talisman, which is Kevin De Bruyne. I believe Kevin De Bruyne makes Haaland tick. We're saying Haaland is having a bad season, and he scored 11 goals in the Premier League.
I'll tell you now. I will tell you now.
Haaland, he's got 14.
Haaland has 14 goals in the Premier
League. Imagine that. I'm even lying on the poor guy. He's got 14 goals. And we're saying he's having a bad season. What the hell does he need to do?
But by his standards, by the standards he set.
But him having 14 goals without Kevin De Bruyne from the first game of the season, we should be happy as neutral fans of football that he doesn't have Kevin. If you saw what he was doing last season, who was supplying him those goals?
Of his 53 goals last season, Kevin De Bruyne was attributed to 18.
Thank you, guys. And he's got 14 so far without
It's like a third. So what in a nutshell, what Sim's saying there, and I agree, Haaland against the stats would have an extra 4 goals this season just if Kevin De Bruyne was playing. He'd have nearly 20 goals this season.
Chris, you said 18. Yeah, he's got 14. Bearing in mind, Kevin got injured the first game against City. City had against Burnley. So he hasn't played all season, basically. He's out. He's been out. So let's just imagine Kevin wasn't out.
They'd be at the top of the league.
I still don't. No, I don't think so.
Like,
okay, look. Look,
that one player in midfield doesn't make a big difference to the
It
whole
makes a
team.
major difference, man.
what are you talking
Not
about?
to the whole team. Defensively,
He makes a major difference. They score more goals, bro.
Defensively, they've been atrocious this season. Man.
No,
Puz, what are you talking about? You saying one player doesn't make a difference, or
he doesn't make a difference to the whole team in terms of he doesn't defend. Does he defend? Is he the reason why they're leaking goals?
Puz, hold on. Saliba got injured. Your season was done.
I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, but I'm talking about defending. He's talking about a player in attack. I'm saying Kevin De Bruyne doesn't defend.
They scored more goals, bro.
Of course, bro. The best form of defense is what?
Wait, what are you not getting? Their defense is rubbish.
Hold on.
Kevin De Bruyne's on the pitch doesn't mean they're going to win the game.
Hold on. The best form of defense is what?
Have they still not had to attack this season? I mean, had to defend the season.
So hold on a minute. If
have they still not had to defend the season? Yes or no? Are they not defending the season?
They've had to defend.
So they're defending because Kevin De Bruyne is not on the pitch. Is that what you're saying?
No, but if they hold the ball a lot more, they don't need to defend as much.
Chris, I don't know what Puz is talking about.
What's he going on about?
City's never had a great defense.
We'll see at the end of the season who's right.
City have never had prime Puyol and flipping Maldini at the back.
Exactly.
What's wrong with you?
You're proving my point.
But hold on, do you want? So City have never had top international world-class defenders at the back, but they've conceded the least amount of goals season after season.
Chris,
why?
This season the defense has been poor. Yes or no?
That's the craziest thing, yeah. You know why they got look at the back? Just a sweet puppy, though. He's not even a centre back. That's what I'm trying to say.
Innit?
He's not even a centre back.
What's wrong with you, Puz, bro? Bloody hell!
He literally passes you to death. He gets you so tired, so frustrated. The time you sit and think, "Oh, know what? Let's do this," you're knackered.
See, exactly like
I'm sure Pep is not sitting there saying, "No, if Kevin was here, we won't be leaking goals."
I tell you something right now, though.
It's not about leaking goals. It's not about leaking goals. Listen, all right, fine.
It's fine. Let other teams score goals, and we just hope that Kevin De Bruyne just assists all our goals.
No, all right. So look, City go 2-0 up yesterday. Yeah. Did they take the foot off there, or with Kevin De Bruyne in the team?
They
did they go for 3 or 4
goals without KDB? You realise that, right?
Say that again.
They're still scoring goals without KDB.
Their possession stats aren't as high.
They're not as high, and they'll be scoring more.
Their movement stats aren't as high. Like Puz. What you're basically saying is, he doesn't affect the whole team. That City would still be conceding goals because their defense has been leaky this season. They've still been poor. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Okay, fine. It's the same defense as last season. So what's the difference?
No, it's not.
Okay, so Akanji and Guardiola have come in.
The same defense then.
No, Akanji and Guardiola have come in. So they've added to their defense. 2 players that have come in and have done well. They've still got Diaz.
It's not the same defense.
But so Puz, I don't understand where you're coming from.
Said it's the same defense as last season. It's not the same defense. They've added 2 new players who haven't really. They've played well in certain games, but they haven't played well in every single game.
So their lineup today, yeah. Ake, Walker, Diaz, Henderson. 1 player difference is Guardiola. So how is that pretty much not the same defense as last season?
Bearing in mind, Stones was injured for the majority of the season of last season anyway. Like, I don't understand, bro.
Like they've made some slight adjustments from last season, but it's basically the same defense. They've added Akanji and Guardiola, but it's basically the same defense, right?
Akanji was there last season. What are you talking about, Chris? He was there last season,
bro.
Well, they brought in Guardiola then. Sorry,
City have conceded. They've allowed 20 goals this season, bro. At this stage,
Puz. What you're saying, Puz?
We know. I'm looking at it right now.
20.
Wait, Puz. What you are saying, yeah, you are right. But what I'm trying to say, and what me and Chris are basically trying to say, is that attack is the best form of defense, especially like a team like City, because they know
a possession-based team.
Like they know we're not going to really we're not going to have a prime Maldini because we want everyone in this team to be comfortable on the ball. so we can play a certain style of football.
Sim, was it not Puz saying last season you can get at City?
Yeah.
Right.
You can do it again this season. You can get at them more this season.
So why are they less this season than they were last season? If their defense, you could always get at them. What's changed? You're trying to tell me their defense is worse from last season? It's not.
Yeah. Yes, it is, bro. It is. You can see the way they're playing.
Chris, he's been stubborn.
No, wait. Hold on.
Stubborn,
why are you not getting through your heads? Can you not see the way they're playing?
You can get at the defense more because City are giving you more of the ball.
Yeah, the one.
The ball, bro.
Yeah, the one.
Oh my days! What? God.
Pause. I agree with Chris.
So you think because they lost Kevin De Bruyne, they're just
yes.
You're blaming everything.
So hold on a minute. Let's take Odegaard. Let's take Odegaard out of the team. Let's take Odegaard out of Arsenal team. Are you?
Yeah, but we're gonna have take Odegaard out of the team. We're gonna have problems scoring, not conceding. We're not gonna concede as much.
Okay. So here's the difference. Here's the difference. Let me break it down to you. You go to a Crystal Palace, like City did. They didn't struggle to score, by the way. You go to they struggled to kill the game. That's the difference. You go to a Crystal Palace, you maybe get a goal, you maybe don't get a goal. It gets to 73 minutes. It gets to 78 minutes. You're frustrated. You can't break them down. You're Liverpool, you're like Liverpool today, yeah? What are you doing to change the game to get that goal, to find a way through when your main man, Odegaard, is not there? You're not bringing on a flipping defender, mate. Kevin De Bruyne is that difference. Kevin De Bruyne unlocks things. That's how you win games. That's how you change games. That's how you play. That's how City play.
We play Havertz in his actual role. Is that it?
And he's going to change the game for you.
In his actual role.
It's like, do you know what? It's like you've left your football brain out of this specific discussion, bro.
You guys are saying Kevin De Bruyne is the difference. I don't think he is.
Of course, he's the difference,
bro. It's opinions. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So City.
Wait. Chris. Pause. All right. When Kevin comes back, do you believe they can go on a 16-game unbeaten run?
No, not this season.
You don't think they could?
I think they can.
I don't think they can.
I think they can as well. No, why? Kevin. They've done it the season before. I think it was 14. Not last season.
18.
The season before. 18. Yeah, 18 games. They can do it, bro.
They had better players. They had better players then.
And this is what I'm trying to say. They're losing one of the guys that spurs them on to keep the ball and also
they've lost more than one person. You lot are saying
you're talking about Gundogan and Riyad Mahrez. You're talking about Gundogan and Riyad Mahrez. That's not the point.
Gundogan was more important than KDB.
Okay, pause. They've lost.
All right, now you've lost.
Hold on. Gundogan wasn't more important than KDB last season.
Season.
No, look at me, Chris. Look at me, Chris. Gundogan wasn't as important as KDB last season.
I think
no. Not as important.
No, Chris. What he's basically trying to say, he had more of an impact, which he did, because I think he scored 15 goals.
Everyone knows he did.
Yeah, he scored like 15 goals.
He did.
I think they were both crucial. I don't think that Gundogan was more important than KDB last season.
Chris,
you're the stubborn one now.
No, Chris. What I'm trying
to say
is, no, Chris. What he's trying to say, I get where he's coming from. I'm not trying to say KDB didn't have influence on the team, but what I'm trying to say, Gundogan, he
without Gundogan last season, they don't win the treble.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed.
Without Edison, they don't win the treble. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
You're proving my point, though. You're proving my point.
Yeah. No. I'm not proving your point because
you just did.
By me saying Edison is proving that Gundogan is what? What was your point about Gundogan? That he was the most important player, or he was really important? Because I agree with you, he was really important.
I think he was KDB.
I think what does he score? He scores the most. He scores the
most important goals for their season, bro.
Yeah, he did. Because I think
near enough every single time.
I personally think when Ruben Diaz came back from injury, he was their biggest catalyst. That's my personal input.
Nah, come on.
But there you go.
No, but I'm thinking,
like I said earlier, it's opinions, isn't it?
Gundogan was one of City's most important players last season.
Nah, Chris.
The most important player last season.
I think he was one of the most important, because you've got to think about it.
He's right.
Sim, me and you have just said the same thing. Gundogan was one of City's most important players last season.
He was.
There you go. Sim saying he was the most important player last season.
Puz.
No, you meant
Sorry, Puz. Puz is saying he was the main reason, i.e., the reason why they won the treble because of Gundogan.
No.
Thank you.
He not score.
The guy decided some serious games, bro.
He scored their first goal for the FA Cup final, right? To win the FA Cup.
He scored both goals.
Exactly. He scored both goals. And I swear he scored in the semi-finals for them to
League.
go into the final, to go into the Champions League.
Even in the league as well. I remember they won up
as well. Yeah. Chris, you might have a point.
Come on, man.
Chris, you might have a point.
Listen. I'm not
for long, but I get he might have a point.
I'm not taking anything away from Gundogan. I was gonna say he's a massive miss for City. However, Kevin De Bruyne,
you just like Kevin De Bruyne. I know you.
No, listen, listen, Puz. I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you
are
Puz,
I don't understand what you're saying. You're just saying Gundogan.
You're better than that. Yeah, you're better than
Puz, you're just saying Gundogan. Okay, cool. Gundogan.
No, what I was saying is City was still leak goals this season if KDB was still there.
I think they'll score more. That's what me and Chris are saying.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't scoring 4s and 3s, even without him in the team.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Puz. They're not Puz.
Look at this.
Go on. 4-4 against Chelsea.
All right. So wait. No, wait. Hold on.
2-2 against Crystal Palace.
Wait. You lot are saying they'll score more goals. Who has scored the most goals this season?
C.
Okay.
Yeah. So who's got the best defense this season?
I think Arsenal.
Us and Liverpool.
Huh?
Us and Liverpool.
Exactly. So what is your point? Just I'm trying to meet you're proving me Chris's point.
Rubbish.
Chris, you just proved our point, didn't you?
I don't know where your brain's at. They're still scoring goals. They've scored the most goals this season. You're not saying they're not scoring goals.
They will score more. We're not trying to say
we're trying to say this. Puz,
if we look at the stats here,
we're trying to say this.
Season,
Puz, we're trying to say this. It's in a nutshell. It's
December
this.
December the 17th. Yeah, go on, Chris.
Puz. In a nutshell, listen to this statement.
In the shell of a nut. Pause.
In a pause. Yeah.
Who said who?
Yeah. All right. Cool.
In a nutshell.
Let me just quickly just land this point. Yeah, we've just established Haaland has scored 14 league goals. Chris just put a stat and said last season a third of his goals came from Kevin De Bruyne. I'm just saying, bro, for a guy that's just scored 14 goals, remember this season, you just said it, by his standards, he's not having a great season. We're trying to say, okay, by his standards, he's not having a great season, but a third of his goals from last season came for a guy that's been injured basically all season.
A third of 14 is near enough 5. Nearly 5.
Yeah.
Call it 4.5. So Haaland would have nearly 19, 20 goals. Stats
now,
if KDB was playing. That's not even the point. But
Chris, that's what I'm trying to say. So imagine you're having 20 goals halfway through the season. You are on course to either win the league or be one of the strong contenders to win the league. Am I lying?
They're still there.
And they're still there, Chris. They haven't got. They've got one of their talisman out.
City's style, City's way of play, and how City dominate games. Kevin De Bruyne is crucial to that. He has been crucial to that for the last 10 years. You take him out the team, City do not play the same way. They may well concede more goals. They certainly don't score as many goals, but they are not dominating and finishing off teams like they were last season. They are missing a huge edge. Kevin De Bruyne can bring that edge. He will not stop them. He will not stop them leaking as many goals. However, their stats will go up. Puz, what are you throwing up your hands for? Why?
You just said what you said. Let's move on to Chelsea. You just said what you said.
Yeah, let's move on to Chelsea anyway.
There's nothing to say about Chelsea. I don't even know what there is to say about Chelsea. What do you say about Chelsea?
They won 2-0.
Well done, Chelsea.
No, because we can't be like that. Let's analyze the game properly. 1-2-0. Back to winning ways, I would say.
Well, Palmer's obviously, Palmer's their talisman this season. He's been doing well.
Why does everyone think that, man? I think it's Raheem.
Nah, Palmer's been getting the goods.
Both of them. I think they're both sharing responsibility. I would say it's both of them.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
I would say out of that team, you've got to give it to Palmer and you definitely got to give it to Raheem. But one thing I would say is that if Chelsea are thinking to even compete for anything right now, they need to get a proper striker, man. That Jackson guy is diabolical, man.
You got a goal yesterday?
Yeah, but Chris.
Yeah,
No, Chris, he got a goal. I'm not saying he didn't get a goal, but my whole point is that the chances he's missing, prior to him getting that one goal, that says a lot. I think
the chances that he's missing, mate. It's his first season in the Premier League, and I think he's got about 8 Premier League goals. Obviously, he got the hat trick, which really helps, but doesn't really matter, does it? At the end of the day,
he got a hat trick against a 9-man Tottenham.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does it really?
Oh, at the end of the season, yeah. In 10 years' time, it's not going to say he got it against 9-man Tottenham.
Exactly. At the end of the day, if he finishes this season, he's coming in his first season, right? If he finishes his season, he's on course to finish with more than 15 goals. It's a brilliant return.
I think he might get 18.
I think he might get more.
Get 18 league goals.
Yeah, I think he might get 18.
There's
a lot of games. There's a lot of games left, you know.
I'll give you a £50 bet he won't get 18 league goals. I'm that positive.
Hey, you lot have a lot of bets going on.
You don't think he'll get another 10 more goals until the end of the season? 10 more goals with how many matches left to play?
I don't think he will get 18 league. I'm talking about Premier League, not overall Premier League. Yeah, he's only in a Premier League. I don't think he will get 18 league goals. I'm being that serious.
They're not in the FA Cup. They're still in the FA Cup.
I'm saying 18 league goals. Oh, okay, yeah.
He's got 7 goals this season.
What, league goals, yeah?
Yeah.
You think he can get another 10 to the end of the season?
Why not?
Or another 11 to the end of the season?
Why not?
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. You put the belt on?
He's 22 years old, right? He's not come from where does he come from? He came from France, didn't he?
No, he came from France. No, he came from Villarreal.
No, he came from Spain.
Villarreal. Okay, fine. So he's come from Villarreal, who are typically a low block team, low possession stats team, counter-attacking team, right? Into a Chelsea team which is in transition. He's got 7 goals this season, 2 assists. What are you expecting from him? I mean, yeah, I think what you're expecting is you're looking at Chelsea and you're thinking, yeah, Drogba, Costa.
No. I'm not expecting that. I'm trying to say, this is where I know I've been watching for. I'm trying to say the guy's garbage. Because you're saying to me, no, I'm being honest. You're saying to me, that's a great return. And I'm trying to tell you how much chances Chelsea create for him on the plate and he misses. So if you're saying he's got 7, let's just say those...
He should have 15.
He should have 15, yeah? I'm trying to say, let's say those chances dry up. You're going to really rely on him to get you another 10 goals. Bearing in mind, a 17-goal striker, you're probably looking at Europe, top 4, contending for top 4. Where Chelsea right now? They're 10th. So you're trying to tell me...
I think they've got other problems. Look, you're not wrong. They've been struggling to find the back of the net, right? All I'm trying to say is I don't necessarily see what you getting a big boy striker in there is going to solve all their problems.
You get a big boy striker, he doesn't miss those chances, and they climb further up that table. That's me being honest.
You still need to get a tune out of 225 million pounds in Enzo Fernandez and Moise Caicedo. I think that's a much bigger problem.
No, I think you have to get a tune out of them, but I think that will eventually sort itself out. I think that will eventually sort themselves out. I always said to everyone, I think Caicedo's a great player. I just think Chelsea are playing the wrong system for him. That's me being honest.
Yeah, they did
Enzo.
well.
I think
Sheffield
Enzo's
United at the bottom of the league at the moment, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're
they've
not
conceded
expected to
30
do much.
goals.
That's what I'm trying to say. And we are now
43
giving
goals.
we're now giving Jackson the credit to say he scored against Sheffield United. Eddie got a hat trick against
43. Them. You're right.
43,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bloody
And we're
hell.
only
It's
in
those-
December.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Then calls to
They're gonna smash all the records, isn't it?
Yeah.
They smashed all the records. No wonder they changed. Was it them who changed their manager? They fired their manager a few weeks ago.
They brought back Chris Wilder, innit? They brought back Chris Wilder.
Oh, fucking hell. Chris Wilder. Bloody hell. Just because he had one decent season in the Prem 4 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one of those guys that's always gonna get a job, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. At the Blades.
Yeah.
It's because of his reputation. They obviously think that he can come in and galvanise that squad. Get something out.
I think they recognise that he could probably keep them up in it or try to keep them up.
No, at this point.
It's a bold move. Nah, not at this point, mate.
I think it's too late. They're gone.
All 3 of them teams are gone. Luton are 5 points behind Nottingham Forest.
They're trying their best, but
actually, if you lot have read my little, whatever you want to call this,
our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family, man, because he had a cardiac arrest.
So, according to Sky News, to report 2.5 hours ago, Tom Lockyer is responsive. He's having further tests done. He's had some scans that are being done as we speak, but it was a minor infringement. Following obviously his surgery earlier this year.
Yeah.
Everything at this moment in time is looking that he's going to be fine.
Do you think his career is done?
That's
possibly.
Are the doctors really going to let him play again?
Yeah.
I don't know if look.
That's
at the end of the day,
man.
I don't necessarily think it's the doctors that are the biggest concern. It's more the fitness department, surely, because look, if he can't, he's going to fail. He's going to fail fitness tests, isn't he, basically?
Yeah, basically.
Not going to be fit enough.
Yeah.
He's only 28 years old. He's 28, 29 years old. He's still got quite a few years left. But look, we were saying it earlier about injuries in this league, right? The demands are going up. He's clearly having an effect. Look, obviously I'm not using him as an example, but it's... Well, I saw it yesterday, and it was really, really sad
he's got something
scene.
Similar to Ericsson, Matt.
So basically, what happened is
he had a pacemaker.
No, so he's it's to do with his arteries, right? So he had a cardiac arrest earlier on, and then he had a surgery to help the arteries, which helps with the circulation, so his heart doesn't obviously keep stopping the way it did. What's happened this time? He had a mini heart failure in a way. That was rotted, Sim. That was
Sorry.
That was serious. That's got to be a beat moment there, Puz. Surely, flipping X.
Gentlemen, I'm currently sick, as you can see.
Everyone's ill as shit, man. Everyone's ill as shit. I've literally still got COVID. I've literally had COVID.
God forbid.
I do. I tested positive earlier this week. I'm being serious. I'm not actually making it up. I've been off work, so there we go. It is what it is. Huh?
Kofefe. As Donald Trump calls it, right?
Yeah. Anyway, back to Tom. So yeah, it's not that what's actually happened to him now isn't massive on the grand scheme of things. Like, he's not had a huge heart failure, and as I say, he's responsive. They're doing more tests, more scans as we speak, but he's looking okay.
No, you can't risk playing him.
But yeah, in terms of from that point coming back onto ever playing again, that's a whole nother question.
I was thinking, I think they might knock it on the head for him, or they might say, "No, what, you can be like part of the coaching staff," because I feel, as you said, I swear he had a head injury as well in the playoff final.
I don't know.
Yeah, he did. He had a head injury as well. When he collided, I remember.
If Luton, you said Luton given a good go of it. If Luton lose their captain at this point in the season, I think that's them done anyway. I think they're done anyway. I don't think they're staying up regardless.
Do you think it's worth him risking his life?
No. I think if he's every indication looks like his season's done, right? But you're absolutely right. You don't risk him coming back. Look, you listen to what the professionals say, and if they clear him, he's cleared, right? Then it's down to him. But at the end of the day, if he's no longer available for the rest of the season, Luton lose their captain, guy that got them up, the guy that's led them to where they are. You know, that hurt any team. Any team. Like I said, take Odegaard out of Arsenal right now. He's playing outstanding. You know, take Grameres out of Newcastle. Anyone. You lose one of your main players, it's going to hurt you. You know, so that's my point. But look, we echo Sim's words. Wish him all the best. Hope that he's doing well. According to reports, he's stable. So he's okay. So we finish up there on the Chelsea game. So it's a good win for them, but Sheffield United have got big problems.
Major problems.
Major problems. They're going down. They're going down faster than a rock in water, mate. So they can only beat who's in front of them. I think Chelsea. I think if you're a Chelsea fan, this happened under Lampard, didn't it? When they had the transfer ban. If you're a Chelsea fan, you're mad. That's actually the most crazy club to support because you don't know what's going to happen season after season. You've no idea. No idea. I think they're the craziest club ever. So, are they going to have money? Puz, do you know if they're going to be sanctioned to be able to spend money in January? I mean, last January they broke every single record there was.
Even if they're sanctioned, they've got enough money to pay off people.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Allegedly, Puz.
Says how it is.
Say how it is, man.
He says how it is. He says how it is.
I don't think they're gonna get sanctioned anyway, man.
I'll be honest with you. Where we're at right now in football, I don't think a lot of these so-called, let's say, threats to these big clubs. I'll be honest, man. They're gonna be swept under the carpet. We're in dire need of
reform.
Reform. And I mean reform in a way of like just the whole setup of how the league is. I think a lot of people are not realizing that money's really taking over in this league because let's be honest, what Everton got kind of done for, City's got 150 charges of that. So
yeah.
You know what I mean? We've got to take it into context in a way of like, are they really gonna ban City?
Yeah, but that's what I said last week.
Players and does all of these like let's be honest, man, they're not gonna do that, innit?
They're not gonna ban City, man.
They're not gonna ban them. So let's kind of just be honest to ourselves. As like, let's say, okay, as Paz said, allegedly, but.
So one team that we've not really talked about and we should be is Aston Villa. They're actually on an absolutely incredible run. So they're 5 games on the bounce now. They've won 18 games at home at Villa Park. I think I said to you guys that I put a lot of flowers towards Pau Torres as a massive reason for why they're doing so really, really well. You lot got to hope we can do something against them. They've just won at home. They just won away from home, sorry. Who did they beat? They beat Brentford today. 2-1, doing well. Their next game's against Sheffield United. That looks like an easy 3 points. It's at Villa Park as well. And then they come to Old Trafford. So you guys are going to be United fans, aren't you, on the 26th of December?
Not really. No.
I'm not bothered about them. I'm not bothered. Their bubble will burst at some point.
Yeah? You think so?
No, I'll be honest.
You don't think this isn't another Leicester?
Nah.
The further they progress in the
Europa League. Conference League.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to sustain this.
You think they'll do a Spurs?
I won't say do a Spurs. I think they can definitely get probably.
Spurs are doing a Spurs, bro.
I think they can definitely get Europe, but I just don't think all of this title challenge stuff. Let's be honest, man.
It not gonna happen.
No, I don't think they're good for a title charge or anything like that, but they're doing incredibly well at the moment.
No, they are. I give them that. Even Arteta said, yeah, they're doing very well, but hey.
Aston Villa, yeah.
Still
Fair
slow.
enough. Well, look, guys, we've pretty much covered everything there. We as usual, we probably went overboard on a few topics, but that happens.
Probably.
But anyway, so that happens. So looking forward to some of the upcoming fixtures. You guys have got Liverpool next week, I think.
Yes.
And then we got West
Game
Ham
of the season
coming up as well.
You got West Ham, Carabao Cup, if I'm correct.
Liverpool got Sheffield United.
midweek.
I think we got West Ham. I'm not sure if it's in the cup or I'll have a quick look. No, it's the Premier League next Saturday.
Shout outs to Kudos though.
Yeah, Kudos, man. He's doing his damn thing.
Kudos.
Doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
He scored twice today, innit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Doing his thing.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm still here. You lot here?
Yeah,
you tapped that, Chris.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what happened there, mate. I think my connection dropped out or something like that, but I'm back. Sorry, Puz. All I heard you say was shout out to someone. Kudos?
Kudos,
yeah, man.
Yeah, he's doing well. Got brought in from Ajax. I mean, Ajax really, really struggled, but Ajax have won 4 of their last 5 games, and they drew today as well against Zeewol. So
they're back to Malaysia.
Climbing up the table. Yeah, so
I think they're 5th right now.
Yeah, they are in the Dutch league. Yeah, so Kudos got a double, didn't he? He got a brace.
Yeah,
he got a brace today. Still.
Yeah, well done. He's doing really well. Mohamed Kudos. Yeah, got the first and second goals. Both assists by Paqueta. Paqueta was supposed to be going City, wasn't he? But that deal fell through in the City.
I think he's better than Guimaraes, but
you think Paqueta's better than Guimaraes?
Yep.
Wow, Paz coming out with some wild statements today.
So which one did Pep? Whoever Pep wants to sign is better than the other one, isn't it?
I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that. I know Paz very well, and I was just waiting for him to say that.
Yeah, I said that. I said what City? See, he had a deal to City that fell through. Flipping X. Okay. Nunez that they bought is better than Guimaraes, yeah?
No, he's not. Nunez is terrible, bro.
No, but he's a City signing.
No, but I'm not basing it off that.
You are, because Pep wanted him.
No, it was just a little example.
I'm using your same example.
I think they bought Nunez because they couldn't get Paqueta, though, innit?